Guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know that I've been MIA for long, like the effect of the pandemic, the lockdown, the quarantine. It has really taken its toll on us, but it's so good to be back. Thanks so much for supporting and for your loyalty. All right, so I want to make this video very 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 short, and the we'll be talking about the effect of the pandemic in my next video. But so this video is very 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 short, and I actually took a poll of on Instagram and I got some people's answers, but I decided to ask some of my friends what they thought about this question. So the question was, can a guy and a lady be just friends without emotionally getting attached, no strings attached, kind of, so just be friends, like platonic, just friends, you get, yeah, that kind of stuff. And the responses were very very funny, some were very very weird, but I know you guys are going to enjoy it, so just stay tuned.
Me, I would say is very much possible if both parties can come together to form boundaries.
Human beings are emotional people. So for a guy and a girl to be friends without anything happening, it's a little bit possible if boundaries are set.
I believe that you can. Personally, I have very close friends who are female, and we're both able to easily maintain a platonic relationship.
My own take is that best friends can actually catch feelings.
Well, my view on that is I really think that it's highly possible for you to be emotionally attached to your best friend, like opposite sex. That's what I'm talking about now.
Well, it's possible if the relationship started out as strictly platonic.
Boundaries are very very important in any relationship, be it friendship or a relationship tending towards marriage. Boundaries are simply when what you define the relationship for. For instance, you want to be in a relationship with someone you want to marry. You define it from the onset. Okay, I want to marry you from the onset. You are the person I want to marry. And if you are going into a friendship with somebody like a best friend, and you define it from the beginning, you are my best friend, I want you as a best friend and nothing more, no strings attached. We are just going to be adding values to each other and nothing else.
There are no boundaries that have been set for what exactly the relationship is based on, then human beings are emotional people.
Is that from the beginning, everyone should instinctively be able to recognize if, okay, I am attracted to this person, or I'll be able to maintain like a platonic relationship.
Being friends, yes, but what's our basis for the friendship? Because we have emotions. We could catch feelings at some point, but drawing a boundary is where the balance will be at. All right.
We just need to place the balance and know what next are we going to do about this. Should we date or should we remain as friends?
It is very important to be intentional with your friendship, so as just to make life easier for yourself. Be straightforward. Yeah.
Give a practical example. I basically I fell in love with my best friend. I was not in a relationship. He also is not in a relationship, so we both fell in love with each other. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't even going to be in a relationship at that point. I wasn't ready to be in a relationship, but when emotions set in, it's like, and of course I prayed about it, but we were both drawn to each other, so I took the risk of let me just come into a relationship. And
If I see a girl I like and I toasted you and you were like, no, I can't date you, but we can be friends, or maybe I'll keep trying to get to the coochie. I'm sorry I had to say that way, but that's the truth, because the feelings will not go away, at least until I get what I want. That's for me, or for most guys.
Have you not seen best friends getting married? That's all it's called, right? Yeah.
Some people can actually manage being in another relationship and having a best friend as an opposite sex. So I just feel it's not advisable to, be in a relationship and then have a best friend an opposite sex. A best friend, if it's a friend, no problem, but a best friend, someone you talk to, someone you open up to. If you're having problems in relationships, you open up to the person and all of that. I just feel it's not advisable if you truly love the person you're in a relationship with. So it's advisable for you to have a best friend, no doubt, but it's advisable for you to fall in love with your best friend. It's advisable to be in a relationship with your best friend. It's advisable to get married to your best friend. So
But if I see a girl I like and I toasted you and you were like, no, I can't date you, but we can be friends, or Benny, I'll keep trying to get to the coochie.
It's a country where we are, like the situation and everything, in the kind of environment we are, it's rare for it to happen. From various statistics I've done already, that I've found out that most of the time, especially when it comes to the female, anytime her boyfriend does something, she goes back to the bestie to tell the bestie, my boyfriend did this and that. And because the girl is emotionally attached to the so-called boyfriend, she feels the bestie is someone she can always talk to and pour her emotions to. And if the bestie already did not have a defined relationship, a defined objective from the very beginning, the guy will take advantage of her being depressed about the whole situation. So for me, it's very, very possible for you to be in a relationship, a best friend relationship in the opposite sex, and no strings attached. It's very, very possible, and it's also very possible for it to go sideways also.
So that's it, guys. You heard from these people that you have to be intentional about your relationship. Like, guys, you people are always staying in the friend zone. Like, if you see a lady that you actually like, and probably she's like, I don't want to date you, let's be friends. Refuse to stay in the friend zone. Even if she agrees to, like, let's be friends, still be reminding her once in a while that, okay, that I'm still interested in you, like in a romantic way, or I want to date you, all this kind of stuff. Most guys, when they hear that the lady says that, okay, I just want to be friends, they just like friend zone themselves automatically. Or some people be like, okay, she's dating somebody else, and they just try to like wait in the background, thinking that by the time she breaks up with her boyfriend, he'll be like backup or next person. Why do you even want to be a backup? I can't remember every guy I've ever friend zoned in my life. I've only done that to be polite or not to hurt their feelings. I've never gone back to my list of, okay, hey, my friend zoned guys, can I date any of them? No, I've never done that. No. So be intentional about your relationship. If you like someone and you really want to, like, maybe getting the person better, like have a relationship with the person, let the person know. Don't just hide and just pretend and be okay with just being friends. And if you actually ask her out and she rejects you, respect that decision and move on. It now depends on whether you can still be a friend, or probably she has some values you appreciate, or you want, maybe she can improve you, or some values that you like, and just be a friends without like having like intentional emotional feelings for her. And don't even try to like sabotage her relationship with her boyfriend, all this kind of stuff. Then be a shoulder for yours and a story. Do you get? So just move on and be intentional about your relationship. Those that you want to be friends with, and those that you don't want to be friends, don't be friends with. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please kindly like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this topic? Can a guy and a lady just be friends without any emotional attachment? Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.